Once a compact crossover, it now has room for 7. On this edition of Test Drive, the Nissan Rogue. The Nissan Rogue is more tall station wagon than it is your typical sport utility. This and its expressive style serve to set it apart. No, it's not as outrageous as the Infiniti FX, but it sure makes many in the segment look rather boringly boxy. The second generation Rogue is also larger than the original. It's wider, taller, and it comes with a longer wheelbase. The cabin of this Rogue has been very nicely thought through. The materials are top quality, the front seats are absolutely superb, and you get a lot of nifty tech features that are readily mastered. It comes together very nicely. The Rogue is powered by a single 2.5-litre inline 4-cylinder engine. It spins out 170 horsepower and 175 pound-feet of torque in a smooth and seamless fashion. In a smaller ride, this engine offers sprightly performance. In this application, well, not so much. It motivates the Rogue driver to 100k in 10.4 seconds, and it manages the 80 to 120 passing move in 7.1. As I say, not pulse quickening, although it is adequate. Whilst the 4-cylinder engine has got adequate power for most eventualities, if you start to use this Rogue to capacity, and that would mean having 6 riders along with you, well, it begins to run out of puff. That's why a turbocharged 4-cylinder or a V6 engine would make a big difference to the Rogue. The power is relayed to the road through Nissan's Xtronic continuously variable transmission and the front or all 4 wheels. Normally a rant would be in order, but Nissan's CVT is fairly well sorted in that it feels more like a regular automatic than a motorboating CVT. Yes, it does drone under hard acceleration, but for the most part it remains quiet and unflustered. When the all-wheel drive system is in place, the Rogue gets its power down very efficiently, and so it is worth the extra money. If you need space, this Rogue has got plenty. Just over 1,100 litres with the seats up and 1982 with them folded flat. It also comes with a divide and hide storage system. This thing allows multiple different configurations as well as different levels. It all comes together very nicely. And of course, there's always the optional 3rd row seat. The Rogue is tuned to favour ride comfort over handling. As such, it wafts along the highway as well as many luxury cars. The ride is cushioned and it's equally quiet. That's the good news. The downside is that it feels rather ponderous when pushed through a series of sweeping corners. In the pylon test, there was a fair amount of body roll, and when the speeds were amped up, understeer arrived. Were the Rogue aimed at a sporty driver, this would be a problem. However, as a family hauler, it does what's expected. The Rogue is not going to be everybody's cup of tea because of the 4-cylinder engine. However, if you do value comfort, flexibility, and the availability of a 3rd row seat in a compact package, well, it's worth checking out.